Would you ever take a power that could ruin everything? Think about it for a second. Everyone dreams of powers that make life easier, more exciting, more thrilling, but what if the cost was absolute chaos? What if your power, no matter how incredible it seems at first, could destroy the very things you love, the people around you, or even your own sense of self? Today, we're diving into a world of powers that seem amazing on paper, but in reality carry consequences that will make you question whether any superpower is truly worth it. By the end of this video, you might even rethink the powers you've always dreamed about, laugh at the absurdity, and wonder what you would do if faced with such choices. So, buckle up, because this is going to get weird, hilarious, and strangely thought-provoking all at once. Let's start with a power that sounds innocent, maybe even fun. The ability to instantly clean anything. A messy room? Gone? Dirty dishes? Sparkling? Even spills on your clothes? Poof. Everything spotless in seconds. But here's the catch. Every time you clean, something else nearby gets destroyed. You scrub the counter and the floor collapses. You polish the mirror and your favorite chair shatters. At first, you laugh. It's funny. It's a little frustrating. But soon, every attempt to improve your life comes with tiny disasters, ripples of chaos that you didn't foresee. Suddenly, a simple chore becomes a moral dilemma. Should you clean the kitchen if it means your favorite mug might explode? The line between convenience and catastrophe blurs, and humor mixes with tension in a way that keeps you constantly on edge. Now imagine the power to perfectly predict the future. Sounds amazing, right? You can foresee everything that's going to happen, avoid mistakes, make the best choices, but what if every prediction you make is slightly wrong, and those small errors compound? A tiny miscalculation leads to a chain of events that turns your perfect plan into a disaster. You try to save someone from spilling coffee and accidentally ruin an entire project at work. You prevent a minor accident and somehow create a major one. The power feels like a gift, yet it slowly erodes your confidence. You start questioning every decision, second-guessing your own mind, and realizing that knowledge without control can be worse than ignorance. The tension builds, humor fades, and what once seemed fun becomes a heavy responsibility. Let's shift gears to something more absurd. The ability to make anyone like you instantly. At first, it sounds like the ultimate power. Imagine walking into a room and everyone adores you. Life would be easy, right? But soon, you notice the unexpected consequence. People like you, but for all the wrong reasons. They follow your every whim, laugh at every joke, and trust everything you say, even if it's nonsense. You're no longer admired for who you are. You're a puppet master with no real friends. The charm becomes a curse. You try to confide in someone, and they misinterpret your words. You make a mistake, and suddenly, everyone reacts in exaggerated ways because they are too emotionally influenced by your presence. The lesson here? Power that manipulates others might be tempting, but it can strip away authenticity, leaving only hollow admiration and a lonely, uncomfortable kind of control. Now consider the ability to teleport anywhere, instantly. Amazing, right? Skip traffic, visit your favorite places, even travel the world in seconds. But here's the twist. Every time you teleport, something you love disappears somewhere else. Your favorite book vanishes from your shelf, your pet randomly teleports into a locked room, or your snacks vanish into thin air. At first you think it's manageable, maybe even funny, but soon the randomness adds stress, unpredictability, and a sense of helplessness. You want freedom, but freedom comes with unexpected costs. Every choice to use your power forces a calculation. Is this trip worth the thing I might lose? What seems like a dream becomes a puzzle, where every move has a hidden consequence, and the suspense keeps you guessing. Here's another one. The power to bring any object from your imagination into reality. Incredible, right? A bike that never breaks, a machine that does all your work, a perfect replica of your favorite snack. But then you realize that every creation lasts only a short time, and each object comes with a random side effect. Your bike might appear with wheels that explode randomly, your machine could clean one room while flooding another, and your snack could turn into something completely inedible after a few seconds. What seemed like limitless creativity now becomes a chaotic experiment. You learn that power without foresight is unpredictable and often hilarious, especially when your grand ideas backfire in ways you never expected. Now imagine the ability to erase any memory you want, but here's the kicker. You might erase something crucial by mistake. You forget a fight with a friend only to realize later that the memory held the solution to a problem. You erase an embarrassing moment and suddenly the event loops in strange ways in your mind, leaving confusion and disorientation. This power highlights the fragile line between control and chaos. Memory, choice, and consequence are intertwined, and manipulating them feels like holding dynamite in your hands. Every time you think you have control, the universe reminds you that even the smallest action can ripple into absurd consequences. Finally, let's explore a power that is simple yet terrifying: the ability to swap roles with anyone you touch. Instantly, you become them, and they become you. At first, it's fun. You walk in someone else's shoes, experience new perspectives, maybe escape boring situations. But soon, things get complicated. You accidentally swap with a stranger on the street, ending up in a completely alien life, and they take your place, making decisions that affect your world. The humor fades, tension rises, and you start realizing that some powers, no matter how tempting, carry responsibilities you can't predict or control. Every choice carries risk, and the thrill of the ability is constantly shadowed by anxiety. So, would you take a power that ruins everything? The answer isn't simple. Every superpower we dream about comes with hidden costs, absurd consequences, and unexpected lessons. It's fun to imagine the possibilities, laugh at the scenarios, and ponder what we would do in a world where every ability has a twist. And that's exactly why exploring these powers is so captivating. It's a mix of humor, imagination, and curiosity that keeps our minds engaged and our hearts racing. Now it's your turn. Which of these powers would you dare to take, even knowing the chaos it could cause? Would you risk making everyone like you? Or would you avoid teleportation for fear of losing something precious? Comment below with your choice, the side effect you would accept, and the one you could never tolerate. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this journey into absurd powers, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next episode, where we'll explore even crazier abilities, more hilarious consequences, and mind-bending scenarios that will make you laugh, think, and question your own imagination. Because at the end of the day, powers aren't just about strength or skill. They're about responsibility, unpredictability, and the absurdity that comes with trying to control the uncontrollable. Every ability has a hidden side, every choice has a ripple effect, and every laugh comes with a lesson. So join us, comment, like, subscribe, and get ready for the next adventure into a world where superpowers might just ruin everything you thought you knew, but in the most entertaining way possible.